A mother looked her teenage daughter's rapist in the face today as she told him the pain he has caused her daughter.
Ronald Whitehall, who has been previously convicted of child sex crimes, was sentenced to 10 years in prison today for raping and molesting another 14-year-old girl in 2024. Marissa Rio was in the courtroom today and shares what his victims' families had to say.
More than 10 years ago, Ronald Whitehall was convicted of molesting and raping his teenage stepdaughter. He was released in 2020. Then this past December, he pled guilty to raping and molesting another teenage girl. The mother of his most recent victim said her daughter used to go over to Whitehall's house often to hang out with her friend, but she would have never allowed her to go over had she known his prior history. Whitehall sat in court today and frowned as his most recent victim's mother addressed him. As her voice cracked, she stared directly at Whitehall as he continued to stare forward. She said her daughter now has anxiety attacks and nightmares. She asked the judge to give Whitehall the maximum sentence. Whitehall's previous victim and her family were also in the courtroom.
It triggered devastating emotions in his past victims who never thought that they would have to be sitting in this situation again, where the man who victimized them as children has now re-victimized another child. I think that is very concerning to the community. It's very concerning to the state.
The judge later asked Whitehall if he had anything he wanted to say.
Just sorry for all the harm I've caused.
I can't hear you.
The woman who asked that was Whitehall's previous victim. In 2014, he was convicted of raping and molesting her as a teenager. Judge John Cooney let her know he was saying sorry before reading off Whitehall's sentence.
Our justice system can punish people and it provides some type of treatment, counseling, various things, but it can't restore what's been broken. And hearing from at least one person today, the victims in here go a lot farther than the children that he's hurt in the past.
Whitehall was sentenced to the recommended 10 years in prison, followed by 6 years of community custody. Beyond his sentence, Whitehall will also have to register as a sex offender for the remainder of his life. As I spoke with the victims and their families in court today, they told me no sentence can make up for the damage he has caused these young girls. In studio, Marissa Rio for News Now.